3, 2, 1.
And welcome everyone to iiRcade Live 86, the late afternoon show. I seem to be blurry here. I'm your host, Colin Letterman. Trying to lose the blur here, guys. But hey, thanks for everyone for tuning in. This is a great afternoon we have scheduled for you here. We have some incredible celebrity guests, Oscar Award winners. Some of them are even Grammy Award winners. We've got multiple guests here to talk about one of the greatest films coming up that everyone's talking about, Chicago, Jong 3, Enter the Slayer. An unbelievable film coming up, part 3 in the trilogy. The first 2 won awards. The third one will win an award first. Hey, but as we do with all of these late night or late afternoon shows, there's always got to be some fun off the top. So little couple of fun observations I've made over the last few months. Hey, we all know iiRcadians, when they get together, they love to party. They love to have fun on the weekend in the Lair. And when iiRcadians get together in the Lair, you know what they love to do? They love to do karaoke. It's karaoke time in the Lair. Hey, you guys should do that more often, said no woman ever. Look at that crowd reaction. That was a joke that went down beautifully. But hey, guys, no matter where we're from, us iiRcadians are all the same. You know, we all love our arcade machines. We love the games. And more than anything, when we need a sandwich, we all yell upstairs and say, "Mom, I'm hungry. Bring me a sandwich to the basement." All right, things are getting better. The crowd's reacting well. Hey, Jong works so hard, as you guys know. He rarely sleeps. He rarely sleeps. The only time he sleeps is after many Happy Juices. Happy Juice 1, Happy Juice 2.0, and 3.0. Then he might take a little nap, but that's the only time. And, you know, Jong works so hard for all of us, but he can't buy a break. During the Kickstarter, when Jong announced the launch of that would include many modern games coming out, by the time the iiRcade machines were delivered, most of those retro games, most of those, by the time those iiRcade machines were delivered, most of those modern games were retro. Well, that's enough of the wonderful monologue. Joining me now is one of our esteemed actor and creator of iiRcade. You know them all, Jong Shin. Oh,
oh my
Look
God!
at that reaction for Jong.
Sorry,
Oh.
I was thinking and I was listening to your jokes and I
Jong.
You were talking about me not sleeping, so
that's right. You fell asleep not because of the jokes, because you heard the
jokes.
John, you heard the crowd reaction. The crowd is what counts.
Jokes woke me up.
Yeah, the last joke, the punchline was a little stumbly there, so I don't think anyone got it except for my laugh track. But
no, those were great jokes. I loved it. Loved it.
Do you want me to call up to Mom and get a sandwich down here? Mom.
Yeah, please. Yeah,
I need a sandwich. It's taking too long.
Can you say 2?
2 sandwiches. Okay, bring them down. Bring them down to the basement. All right.
I'll give you the drink.
All right, there we go. 1.0, 2.0, or 3.0, John?
This is going to be 3.1.
Oh, okay, very good. Okay. Now today we have so many incredible guests, so many famous celebrities coming in here, musical performances. We've got actors, directors, all joining us. And Jong may or may not be singing, but I think this next guest, or our first guest, everyone will know and love him. And he is not only an actor, he is also a musical performer. So let's bring in our first guest. Here we go.
Okay.
We know where to go.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Retro Mania!
Arcade community, what up? Put your tights on, turn the mics on, clear the way because I'm about to drop a pipe bomb. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it cracking in the hood. Let's go. Put your tights on, turn the mics on, clear the way because you're looking at an icon. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it cracking in the hood. I done wrestle with an alligator, tussle with a whale, handcuffed like they thrown thunder in jail. Man, I injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. From arcades to arenas, I take my bumps. Innovator of violence when I lay down chumps like Tommy Dreamer, make fanatics out of non-believers. Now anybody can catch it just like a wide receiver. Crowd pleaser, ain't no icons left. And I done snacked on danger and down on death. Legion of Doom, whenever you see me in the room. 20 officials, nah, you gon' need a platoon. See, I hand out L's like judges hand sentences. Potential limitless, and the winner is Mega Rain. I keep it hella drastic. Make moves you never telegraphic. This is Retro Mania, we ready to fight. We keep it old school, we can do whatever you like. It goes 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it cracking in the hood. Let's go. This is Retro Mania, we ready to fight. We keep it old school, we can do whatever you like. We got Jong for the money, Colin for the show, how we get it cracking in the hood. You don't have enough stars for you to properly rate me. And we put up the barricade, but it's not for your safety. As you putting me over and I be putting you through a couple tables and staples, so what are you gonna do? Nothing but lose. That juice, you never get it. Cause you'll be doing the selling while I be selling them tickets. Yeah, slingshot, suplex, ring rock, screw neck, leg drop, crucifix, spin hot. Say the word, your whole crew gets slaughtered. Break the spray cans out, make it a blue world order, yeah. Foreign objects are cause of distraction. Carry on like it's part of the action. Guaranteed action. I've been up and I've been down the road. And every time I go, I done made a name for laying down my foes. Retromania, and now you know. We got a common goal. Trying to get my hands on 10 pounds of gold. We ready to fight. We keep it old school. We can do whatever you like. It goes 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it cracking in the hood. Let's go. This is Retro Mania. We ready to fight. We keep it old school. We can do it. Yeah, we got Jong for the money, Howard for the show, cracking in the hood. Let's go. Yeah.
Yo! Prentice!
Go, Prentice! Go, Prentice! Go!
The Dragon Slayer
That's
kills
what
it.
I'm talking about.
Kills it as our first guest and musical guest. And he's got there it is. There it is.
Nice. He's the singing wrestling champion.
Prentice, that was impressive, man. Where did you learn to rap like this?
Just growing up, hip hop is in the heart.
Yes.
Carry on. There's nothing is rehearsed or televised. It's just music is in the heart for me. What's going on, everybody out there? iiRcade community and fans and family. What up?
You guys know Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z?
Oh yeah.
This guy's student. He taught him how to rap.
That's right. Well done, guys.
Glad you're here.
Now, Prentice, you're not only a rapper, you're also an actor, and we're going to see some of your performances later today. Incredible stuff. Also dangerous. In some cases, you came close to. You shook the foundation of a building with one of your wrestling moves.
We almost lost our floor.
You almost lost. The Lair almost went. The Lair almost went 1 floor lower. So, but we'll get to that in a moment because guess who's coming in next? This is the main event. The man behind the Chicago Jong trilogy, Chicago Jong 1, Chicago Jong 2, and coming up shortly, Chicago Jong 3. And this is the guy who made it all happen. He's not only an actor. He's a director and an actor. Yes, John.
Wrong person.
Bring it. Okay, we'll bring him in a little later because we've got someone even better.
Bigger.
That's what happens when you change the order at the last second.
8 foot.
That's right. You may recall the man, the legend. He's a very short intro, so I'm gonna have to be quick on the button here. Here he is. He plays a Bobo in Chicago Jong 3, and he is also an incredible iiRcadian with some high scores all over the place. Introducing Roy Mason, also known as a Bobo.
Woo!
There he is. That was the world's shortest intro, Roy.
Here we go. Abobo's rap. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
I could like sing the theme from Love Boat if that would work.
Yes,
do it.
definitely.
Yes.
I know it well.
Yes.
Let's do
Let's
it.
I
do
know
it.
that one.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
do
not
it.
rapping. I don't have
Let's do
have
it.
the talent that Prentice has. So
Love Boat. Let's go for it. Love Boat.
No, you can't do it on demand, Jong.
Love Boat.
I got. You know what, Roy? You must know from Strange Brew, as fellow Canadians. Captain McLeod, put on your hat. You're blinding me with your forehead. That was in Strange Brew.
the one I remember is
that was in the album. That was in the album.
Okay, because we're drowning in beer would be like heaven, but this isn't heaven. I got 2 soakers. This isn't heaven. This sucks. That's all I remember from the whole movie.
Okay. All right.
That
All right.
sounded like rap.
Hey, you know
You're a
what?
good rapper.
Let's get all of our guests in here. This is, we've got so many great celebrities coming in. The next is you will meet him as the evil wizard in the upcoming Chicago Jong 3, the unbelievable Michael.
Jong is gone. Michael's in charge now. Well, partner. Look like you got a big problem. Look at this.
He's been working on the laugh.
See this? This holds all of your prized games inside of it, and they're all mine to hold on to forever. You'll never get them. How's it going, everybody?
Yes, Michael.
Woo! When we were filming, he scared the heck out of me. Here we go. He scared the heck out of me. If you have to see his eyes spark when he's evil. I mean, normally
I can actually turn my eyes red naturally on command.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh my God! I also saw. I don't know if you noticed, Michael. I also saw yellow glowing in your eyes too. The red and yellow like interchanging. That was scary.
Maybe that's just like jaundice or something. I don't even know.
And Michael, I recognize you from the odd karaoke night doing some dramatic performances.
You might. That's my evil twin. Yeah, that's actually
another evil twin
in real life.
We got evil twins playing with each other, right?
Yeah, we never know which is the good one or the bad one. So.
Okay.
See, when we were karaokeing last time, Michael was singing, Louis Armstrong, right? So I always thought he's the calm Louis Armstrong type of guy, right? When he's singing, and then came last game in Brunei too. Oh my God, completely different guy, this evil twin.
But a great singer, a spectacular singer.
If you want to hear him rap, raise your hand.
That's right.
I want to hear more Prentice rap. Is what I want.
We will be doing that.
Okay, guys. Hey, listen, we've got another special guest coming up here. He's already been introduced by me earlier. The creator behind the trilogy, the Chicago Jong series. His name precedes him. His character name is Billy Rangel, as you may know him from some of these great films. Introducing Billy Rangel, also known as Chris Williams.
Howdy, folks. Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming out.
How do you feel today?
What is this?
Microphone. So how do you feel?
Feeling good. You know, just got in from driving a few head of cattle. Ready to film this movie and ready to take down evil Michael. You know, it's been a long time coming.
Nice.
You know, he's had a grip on this town for way too long. Law's in order now.
Nice.
The law's coming to town.
So today's the day.
Today's the day.
Nice. We'll make this happen.
You know, there's 4 things in life that you got to remember.
Only 4. All right, we're gonna make this 4 things happen today.
4 things.
Yes.
You don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't tell a woman she's wrong. You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger. You don't mess around with Jong.
And there he is, director, actor, creator of the Chicago Jong trilogy, Billy Rangel, the character name, who we know well from all the films. Billy, welcome.
What's up, everyone? I just love this community. I don't know who that big goof was in the black hat on that clip, but we're gonna have some fun today. Yeah, we'll have some fun today. We had fun on Saturday for sure. It was great being with everybody. Thanks for having me.
Woo. Yeah,
and
Jong,
one of the reasons we came together was to talk about this film, Jong. But go ahead.
Absolutely. So first of all, our awesome, amazing family members in the bottom all are sacrificing their work to be with us here today. Be here with us today. So I'd like to give a huge welcome and thank you so much. And plus, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, we have a lot to talk about today. A lot of questions, right? So Colin, where do we start? Where do you want to start?
Well, first of all, I don't know. Did you guys hear a keyboard sound? Is anyone typing? I don't think so. Do you hear that? Okay, maybe that's just me. All right, no problem. Yeah, I mean, first up, we got to ask Chris Williams and or Billy Rangel, what was the motivation to not only do the first two films, but I guess the success of the third film, or the first two brought on Chicago Jong 3?
Well, the motivation is that way right there, Mr. Prentice Howard. This guy is just so you all know. So I figured, we see his posts and everything, and I'm like, nobody can beat Dragon Slayer blindfolded. I mean, who is this guy really? I think he's been catfishing us for a year now, but he's real. He's for real. This is a real guy, and I can attest to it. Yeah. So he, the very first thing that he had done, he's always putting those cool pictures up and stuff. He had his broom. He had the broom and he put himself inside Dragon's Lair. I was like, we got to do something with that. We got to do something. And then a few months back, Jong had mentioned, we were talking about being inside an arcade or something, or a video game. And Jong had mentioned wanting to be a evil wizard. So like, all right, we got to do that. So that's just kind of where it came together. And, we had the contest, and that was kind of the motivation. And I went to my wife, and she's like, she's a superstar. She's a trooper. I'm like, we're going to do something fun, kind of interesting, kind of goofy. And I'd like for you to wear a big red wig. And she was like, all right. so there it was. And that's kind of how it happened. And, thoughts just pop out, and I put them on my little sticky notes here. And but you don't have to do much, when you have these guys involved. You could stick a camera in front of Prentice and say, go do something, and you're going to have like magic. You know what I'm saying? So it was just great to be around everybody. And, I was coming home the other day. I was thinking about how much fun it was, and thinking about, this amazing machine that Jong created, but especially the community that he's created. And I felt like, we had so much fun together, but you could take any random 5 or 10 guys or ladies from our group and drop them in a room, and you'd have a great time. You know what I mean? So I appreciate, the magic you've made with the machine, but especially with bringing this community together. So y'all are awesome.
Thank you so much, my friend. Everybody, we're doing this together. We're making this happen together. So thank you so much. We have an awesome family.
And Chris, we're going to play some video here. Maybe you can describe what is happening here. This is, I believe this is the making of. I think, let me just go back a little bit. This is the cast and crew. Maybe just talk us through this, Chris. Who are we looking at here?
Yeah, so this is kind of the final battle about to happen. All the bad guys are coming together in the lair there, and poor Jong and the Slayer and Billy Rangel are about to go down. It's not looking good for them. I don't know what happens. We'll have to find out. But you can see how intimidating these guys are. And just look right there. You can just see how committed these guys were. So Doug and Alec especially. Oh, there's my family. And there's Prentice. He's my family too. That's my little guy, Keith. And my wife that does all these crazy things just because I ask her to. But Alec there in the blue meanie get up, and Doug, those guys just went above and beyond. We were like, all right, Alec, how committed are you? He was like, what do you mean? I said, well, we've got some blue hairspray that may or may not come out. He's like, I'll do it. And they went and he did it. So everybody just had a great time and was committed to it. And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the blue color on his hair looked much better than his normal hairstyle. So Yeah, Alec, I hope you're not listening right now. But it looked really good on him, seriously though. No joking, it looked really good, and especially with the NWO T-shirt. He was like perfect Blue Meanie. I was
he
very
was this
surprised.
close to walking in the next day to the office with blue hair, for real. So.
He should have. He looked good.
And you saw the clip. Every time I see that clip of the Blue Meanie hitting Prentice with that clothesline, every time I'm like, oh, and you can probably hear it on the film. Everybody's like, oh, man, that had to hurt.
Chris, that's a perfect time for us to play the video with audio. Check out this action. This is a sneak peek of what happens. And listen to what Jong has to say at the end of this. It's important. Here we go. It's short. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Kick me in the stomach and then throw me.
Okay.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
That was okay. That was perfect.
There was an earthquake here.
Oh man! Just glad the floor moved.
Oh my God! Seriously, when that happened, you guys had to be there. The entire ground shook. Really, seriously, I thought the building was going down, and there was an earthquake. And afterwards, I found out that Prentice had no back. His back was broken completely.
I was afraid he had a concussion from hitting the floor.
I was like, how can you get up after that? That was amazing.
He was fine. This guy is tough. He's entertaining and he's tough. I mean, he's a solid dude, man. He hit so hard, and at first it was like, okay, is he okay? But then it was like it was. I was a little scared when he hit that floor.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys recognize in the video, but his glasses flew out. That's how hard it was. Oh my God, it was like flying glass.
So, Prentice, where'd you learn those moves?
Oh,
that was a pro move, man.
So many years of watching SmackDown, WWE. Right? At the moment, I was trying to bring as much realism to the scene as possible, and Alec just clotheslined me and up, and I literally flatlined, and everybody was worried about. And I'm like, let's keep it rolling, keep rolling. Okay.
Yeah, there was a little stunned silence there for a second after the original body slam.
I mean, my literally popped off as soon as I hit the ground. It was
man.
Yeah, I really thought that was not acting. Right? I thought Alec was so mad at you for something. He clotheslined you in real life and you went down and you weren't gonna be able to get up. I was like, oh my God, I hope it's not that. And you got up. So
That's right.
I bounced. I'm pretty well cushioned. My back well cushioned. That was a nice back.
Hey, for all the iiRcadians who are tuning in, there are some comments coming in about announcements today. Jong, this is a special afternoon show highlighting Chicago Jong 3. But maybe just for those who have tuned in for the latest updates and everything, maybe we can talk about a couple of the releases this week, and then we'll get back to the film. Of course, we got lots of great videos to show. But Dead Cells, how do you guys feel as iiRcadians about Dead Cells so far? Maybe Prentice first, if you want to say.
Oh wow, Dead Cell is an amazing game. I couldn't wait to download it. We all was waiting on it, and Jong dropped it right on us in the middle of the week, right when there was a little bit of despair, a little bit of being disgruntled and everything. We were begging. I myself literally was telling Jong, "Where's that Starburst? Kill it, release it, let it go. We're ready to play it." And Dead Cells is here, and everybody is enjoying it right now. And I want to see somebody actually go live and beat the game.
Oh yeah, Michael, how's it been? I know you're in the Lair all the time, Michael. How's it been as far as downloads and activity? And what are you seeing with Dead Cells?
It's been great. I mean, launch day is always rough too with the servers. They like to cry a little bit on launch day, always when a lot of people are going to them trying to download the exact same game, purchase it, and all that jazz. So. On top of that, having the update the day before too was a whole nother monster. So it was kind of update, game release. It was a lot. So the QA team's been great here. All my guys are working working nonstop to make sure, we get these things out on time and stuff like that too. So it's been good though. I mean, overall, I'm happy. I'm glad you guys are happy and stuff like that too. So far, the reviews and stuff, they've been great. So I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. We got it for you guys, so it's not for us to sit around and play all the time. So I'm glad that everybody's liking it a lot.
Awesome. Jong, any comments on that, on Dead Cells?
I'm just very happy that the game is out there. This game is really one of my favorites. This game is something that really gets me started. I go, hey, let me have a look for 10 minutes. And then after 10 minutes, I realized that it's already been like 3 hours. So I was very happy to be able to get this out to you. And I was so glad to hear that everybody likes the game. I mean, this type of game really needed to be an arcade game from day one. And I was very glad to make that happen because the game really deserves it. And a lot more coming, so stay tuned.
That's great, Jong. And just one last piece of business before we get back to the movie. The update came out this week. It seems to be going well. I know we were all testing in the background for about a week this time to just make sure we had everything in line up. And there's been a couple of little comments, but overall pretty smooth, I think, right? Jong?
It's been very good. We're getting a lot of comments, but I think there's only one way to find out. What do you think, Mr. Billy Rangel?
Yes.
I tell you what, and two, we can't overlook the other big hit that, possibly for licensing and stuff may never see the light of day, but we actually got to see in person Jong Pong. And I tell you what, I tell you what, it is one of my favorites of all time for sure. I'm not just saying that. It is so good. Michael's amazing. There we are. See, and oh, you got the double Jong.
I'm glad that you guys like my meme game so much.
It's amazing. So, I think anything you create that's like centered in iiRcade lore, AKA Jong noises, I think it's gonna sell big. I got to tell you, wifey came back and beat me, which is probably a good thing because we were able to speak, on the way home. But the game is amazing. Seriously, it needs its own machine, its own graphics and everything else. It's an awesome game.
Maybe if I ever get to release it, we'll put a Billy Rangel mode in too. Put that in the options. Billy Rangel mode in there. We'll put Apprentice mode in there. We'll put a Colin mode in there.
That would be awesome.
Guys, for those who are viewing iArcadians out there on Facebook Live, I'm just going to play a bit of the game sound full screen so you can hear Jong is the Pong. Here we go.
Coming up to the Go. Yeah, good recovery.
Go.
Oh, you got the double Jong.
Go.
How you do that? Wow. She discovered a special move.
Go.
The sound effects, Jong. How did you technically, Jong? How did that come together? You did some voice work in the studio, or
no? I have no idea. It was all Michael.
Wow.
That was
Michael,
that was me at midnight one night, just playing around, and I saw that one post, and I was like, I could throw that together really quick. And crazy me actually did a little bit. So I sat there sifting through about an hour and a half of footage on YouTube with Jong's voice clips and just cutting them up into the ones that I wanted, basically, just as fast as possible to try to go to sleep that night to try to make it to live the next day. So that's what happened there. But yeah, there's a few other sound effects. We've got it playing behind me and stuff like that too right now.
Nice.
I was telling Michael that, hey, you didn't have to spend the 2 hours. You could have just give me a call and say, hey, Jong, can you say the word Jong? I would have done for you.
That's what we do here. In the middle of the night, I can just call Jong. That's it.
Of course. Right. It's daytime.
Well, it's an amazing game, and I hope to play it again one day because it actually, it really is. It's a fun game, and even without the Jong noises, it's a great game. So nice work, Evil Wizard.
It's very competitive. Me and Michael were going really intense. He beat me for the first 2 rounds. Everything.
Now, guys, during the big shoot, the making of, which we're talking about today, but during that day, there was you guys had to have snacks, right? You couldn't just get through. It was a long day, and of course, you're in Chicago, Jong. So where do you go for your catering in Chicago at a big movie shoot like this?
Oh my God! Let me give you 3 words: Portillo's.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Most amazing hot dog ever.
Yes.
Mr. Billy Rangel, what do you think? What was your first experience with Portillo's?
It was amazing. The food was so good, and I discovered a cake shake, and I was like, a cake shake? I don't know if that doesn't sound. And then you take that first drink, and wow, that's good stuff right there. A cake shake. If you ever have a cake shake, it blew my mind. Like, what is that? And it was good. That's good stuff. So we appreciate it, Jong. Jong was an awesome host. He took care of us, and he brought in like boxes and boxes of lunch.
And we have actual video of some of this, one of the highlights of the movie making day. Here we go.
Right here, it has all the ingredients for a growing boy. And I'm going to attempt to bite this. Here we go.
Whoa! That was impressive.
Thank you.
There we go. Okay.
I was kind of surprised that they went in your mouth.
I was like a fat kid with cake. I always say I was for myself. Me and Michael, we couldn't finish ours. We ate half.
So you couldn't get much more exclusive behind the scenes action than just see the actual meal during the day. This is rare. This is rare. Have you ever seen that, Chris, in your movie making days?
I never thought of it, but that's good footage. You need to be sure to record that. Yeah, from now on.
Yeah, right.
It was literally like this big, right? The sandwich itself.
It was huge. And that proved my point. You can put a camera on Prentice and have him do anything, and you've got entertainment right there.
Of course. Yeah,
And,
we need a GoPro on Prentice that's pointing out like this from 24/7, and that will become what is the movie that Jim Carrey did, right? The
Mask.
The Mask. Yeah.
No, the movie where Truman Show.
Yeah. Oh, Truman Show. Yes, of course. Yes.
Prentice Show, right? I watched the entire day.
Definitely. Hey, Roy is back in the house. Roy, you played a Bobo.
Roy, you're on mute right now.
Yeah, tell us about your role and what was your motivation behind the role? What did you bring to that character?
Well, Chris gave me some good direction, and it's really hard to be around, it's intimidating, I guess I should say, to be around a presence like Prentice, because he brings such a magnitude to things. So I was trying to think, okay, well, watching him all morning, I was trying to think, how could I do this? So I started thinking about, I'm a kid of the 80s, a little bit in the 70s. And so I thought of Lou Ferrigno as the Incredible Hulk. Yes. So when he said, the brick wall is going to come around you. And so I thought, okay, well, Lou Ferrigno would probably flex and growl. So that's what I did.
Prentice, you're motivating other actors' performances now. I think, Chris, you love to see that, right? When another actor brings out the best in everyone else.
Oh, absolutely. When you get talent like this, just like the Bulls of the 90s, when you get talent like that and you put them together, they make each other better.
That's right. And as Roy would like to say, like the Oilers of the 80s, right, Roy? We got to keep the Canadian elements in here, right?
You got it. Gretzky, Curry, Messier, all those guys.
That's right. Very good. Paul Coffey on the...
Yeah, one thing I was very amazed with Roy's abilities, right, is Roy played two different roles in the movie. And that reminded me of Eddie Murphy in Coming to America, playing like multiple roles and things like that. And if you see the movie, you'll notice that the two different characters that he's playing feels completely different. So that shows Roy's acting abilities. Question for you, Roy. Which one did you like better? Did you like the Bobo role or the Minion role?
I like the Bobo role.
Yeah. Why was that? Tough?
Because I got to be, I don't want to reveal, but the size of a Bobo, I was telling everybody I was 4'9" in high school. I probably weighed about 90 pounds. You wouldn't know that by me now, but yeah, I was a pretty small kid. So in this one, I get to be the big guy. So that's kind of cool.
So we wanted to, one of the things we wanted to do was put Roy in his game. He's the Double Dragon whiz. So we wanted to give him a chance to play in his game there. And don't let him fool you. Don't let mild-mannered Roy fool you. He can unleash the beast when he has to. So.
Yeah, who said anything about Roy being mild? You haven't seen him when he's drunk.
Nobody's seen me when I'm drunk.
Evil twin. Evil twin. Hey, Chris, where can people, as we wait for part 3, where can people see part 1 and 2, Chicago Jong 1 and 2? Because some of our iArcadian viewers may not have seen the first 2, and they're unbelievable.
Oh, okay. So you can just search Chicago Jong, but I think it's still connected to the channel. Is that right, Jong?
Yeah, I think I also uploaded to a YouTube channel too, so you can go there and see it. So when you see the movie, I mean, you can see the progression. The first movie, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh my God, this is like the best family movie I've ever seen. And then I saw the second one. Second one was like, oh my God, this looks like one of the best independent movies I've ever seen, right? And then I see the third one, the script at least anyway. And this one is full-scale production. I mean, I'm talking Hollywood. I'm talking about Star Wars style, right? Do you agree, Prentice?
Yes, totally agree. And like everyone has some amazing talent. And me and Chris, we talked times here and there. And this had to happen, Jong. This had to happen. Such a great person you are, very down to earth spirit. And Chris has that eye, that director thingy, whatever you want to call it. He has it. And he came in with, it was like, what, 30 pages? And we were like, and we got it done. And wait till everyone see it. You're going to enjoy it.
If you guys want to talk Star Wars, just wait until you hear Prentice screaming like R2-D2.
We still
That's my
need to
favorite
patch
part.
it together, Michael. I think we need to do that.
That's true. We had to get that shot of him screaming, and it only had to be like 2 seconds, but we let it go for like 30 seconds.
We just kind of stared at him and just kept going and going and going.
The whole time I was screaming, I was thinking of Home Alone. Remember when the spider was placed on the guy's face, and he just,
oh yeah,
right there.
You know, the way the last movie ended, Chris, was pretty spectacular. What a surprise twist at the end. Some people may not have seen it, so I don't want to do the reveal here, but what an incredible ending when one of Chicago Jong's, maybe in a different era, appeared.
Yeah, so
that scene was quite spectacular.
Well,
it's hard not to reveal what happened, but
yeah, that's all right. When we created that one, there are a few things in mind, and I mean, I'll just go ahead and tell you that you have to include a baby arcade cab at some point, in your in your movies. So yeah, that was another one of those scenes. I'm like, hey, wifey, here's what we're gonna do, and she's like, she gets that. When I see that, she sees that face, like, oh no, we're about to do another movie. What do I have to do? But yeah, it was fun, and then we tied in, Jong there at the end, and I think that was kind of exciting to see that, everybody was gonna kind of be a part of it, and moving forward, if we end up doing a 4th movie of the trilogy, then I'd like to get everybody out to the Wild West and even get even more community members involved if anybody is interested. It'd be cool just to keep this thing rolling and get more people involved. Like I said, this community is awesome. It's like no other. It's so positive and just fun. It's a space that Jong's created to where we can just escape, and be goofy kids again. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the future, but it's kind of fun to get everybody together and see everybody in person for sure.
Yeah, hey, Mr. Billy Rangel. I think I misheard. I think you said the word if. The such word does not exist in English dictionary. You should have said when.
Oh, okay.
Part 4 is released. There is no if, right?
That's true, because anything is possible, my friend.
Woo! Yeah. Of course. Yeah, this one, and at the end of second one, I was very surprised when Mr. Billy Rangel asked me to film that part and send it to him. I was really wondering why, because if you look at from flow of the movie perspective, it's extremely it's country. It's like really it's a comedy. At least the first one, right? Comedy, and it was very Western kind of movie. All of a sudden, he goes, I want you to wear a hoodie and look like Dark Sith, and to the scene that goes, anything is possible, my friend. Right? So I film it and send it to him. And then afterwards, I see the real movie and I see my eyes glow up. I'm like, oh my God, that's so scary. So I think I was like, oh my God, there must be a turn in the style of the movie on the third one. And he was absolutely right.
It gets a little dark. It gets scary, but you know, if you anything that you include Michael in, it's gonna be dark. It's gonna be scary. So,
I was very surprised. I would say pleasantly or unpleasantly, either way, but of Michael's acting abilities. I hope you were acting, Michael. Otherwise, you were very scary.
I mean, it's a good motivation when the CEO of your company chases you around with a broom all day and threatens to beat you with it. So I'm just saying, it's pretty good motivation. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you see this guy, right? Michael is a very good looking guy. He's a very nice guy, great personality and everything, right?
I'm a very smiley person, yeah.
Yeah, very smiley, great personality. All of a sudden, you see him, his eyes turn red. Yeah, I mean, all serious face, and he goes, one flick of a finger, and all of a sudden, everything changes. Scary thing. I don't know if we have a footage of this or not, but I was filming him doing the magic thing, right? And literally, his hand was glowing when he's doing it. Now I gotta put this in. I gotta put this in a making of video somewhere. But his hand was literally glowing, and I was like, "Oh my God, are you the real thing?" Because he was. Yeah.
It's not in this video, is it, Jong?
I don't know where it is, but I was filming his hand when he was trying to do the magic thing, and it was literally glowing. and no joking. So Michael, you may have something there.
Just be careful, Michael, when you're flicking the finger. Make sure you flick the right one.
That real cool eyebrow thing when he flicks his powers, he's like.
Yeah, there. I think we have a Michael video where he's doing that thing, right? If you see that, I mean, he's doing it while he's smiling, right? I mean, if you look at Star Wars, Dark Sith is like scary face and everything. Michael?
I take everything from Palpatine. That's pretty much it. That's my motivation for life, you know? It's just a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah, even when he's supposed to be evil, he's smiling. He goes, huh. And that itself looks extremely scary.
In Chicago Jong 3, not to do a giveaway here or anything, Chris or Billy Rangel, what role does wrestling play in this? How much of the movie is wrestling, and how did you get the guys to learn these moves? I'll cue this one up, Apprentice. Here it is. Yep.
Yeah, so I wrote down some thoughts, some ideas in the script on what we could do, but we really didn't need it. I just said, all right, guys, we're gonna have a wrestling bit here, and they just went at it. I mean, look at that. they just went at it and did so well. Like they did just so well with it, and you can tell we're all wrestling fans. So it was very natural, for all these guys. Poor Doug stepped up too. He took a legitimate backbreaker and got up smiling. So these guys went above and beyond.
You guys don't know this, but Dead Cells was actually delayed a week because we were actually practicing for Chris's movie. So I had my entire QA department just practicing fake fighting. That's it for movies.
Don't tell them it was our fault. It was delayed. They're gonna hate us.
Yeah. Don't just say that Cells was delayed because of Chris. It was Dead Cells. It was Space Ace. It was Retromania. All the 10 games that we had. It was all because of Chris.
All of it.
That's right.
All of it. It's all Chris's fault.
Well, I'll tell you, as long as we're revealing my selfishness, I can tell you. The real reason for bringing Jong into it and turn into this dark side was to get a golden ticket to enter the Lair, like in real life, to have a chance to go out to Chicago and see it for real. So I got to go into the chocolate factory and meet Willie Jonka, and it was everything that I thought it would be.
Well, that's gonna stick. That could be a standalone movie.
Job names has gone on and on.
Yeah. The Willie Jonka factory, that could be standalone. Hey, Roy, as a Bobo, you must have obviously won every match. You're the toughest guy to play. Did you have a lot of success? Did you wind up dominating and hurting some people?
No, actually, well, you'll have to watch the movie and see.
Okay.
Virtually, we had some stuff happening. I had to take a little bit of a fall, and that was okay. I bounced back.
All right.
Literally bounced
Roy.
back.
Roy, we might be close to the same age here. How long did it take you to get up? It takes me probably 30 seconds to stand up from one of those.
Well, Prentice helped me the first time, so that was good.
Okay.
Time, a couple minutes, couple seconds.
All right. Go ahead.
I didn't want to look too decrepit in front of everybody because the young guys are like bouncing around and stuff. So I'm like,
there was a scene where there was a fist fight between Prentice and three other minions, and if you can see in the back, Roy's like standing just like a boss. And when he was fist fighting, he was really fighting like a boss, as if when you're fighting a boss in a game. And that's when I thought the power of Roy was amazing. Roy, so where did you learn how to fist fight?
On the mean streets of Canada? No, okay.
Yeah, we don't have mean streets there, John or Roy.
No, they're all very nice and very polite.
On the hockey rink, that's where you learned it.
There you go.
They'll hit you, but then they'll apologize afterward.
Yeah, and we'll say sorry. We won't say sorry. Right, Roy?
Yeah.
That's how we were all feeling after that day of taking those bumps. I was really sorry right here. And
Hey, Billy Rangel and AKA Chris Williams. Look at some of these zombies you come up with are spectacular. Who are these characters and what role do they play in the movie?
Well, so it's funny. It reminds me, we're kind of all over the place in this one. And my suitcase that had all these crazy, weird props in them, I somehow got through security. I mean, we had some wild stuff in there. But once again, Alec and Doug stepping up. We're like, guys, we need a couple of zombies. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. So that was another fun little bit there we did, and pretty scary too. I mean, there's going to be probably PG. We need parental guidance if the kids are going to watch this because it gets pretty scary. I'm just kidding. But we had
speaking of kids, guest appearance from your son.
Yeah, he had such fun. He was going to, he and Mama were going to just go to the mall that day, just drop me off. And he came in, and I tell you, he's right there in that picture. He's standing with his favorite action hero of all time, Prentice Howard. I hear him all the time going through the house, pretending to be Prentice and saying his lines and stuff. And it's pretty cute. He's got a new hero right there for sure.
Prentice.
Yo. Prentice, where did you learn all those? So Prentice was all over the place, right? During the filming. I mean, he was in every single scene. The wrestling scene, the fighting scene, the boss fighting scene, everything. And you took a heavy beating that day too, from every different areas.
Oh, yeah.
What was going through your mind?
The whole time was thinking about the fun and thinking about how much the community is gonna love it. I'm just thinking sell, make this work. Every time I'm hanging on to everything that Chris says in this scene, you're gonna do this, and I'm like, and you gotta feel this way, and you gotta be happy here. So just trying to make it work. And at the same time, I was happy, him and the family came in town because we always see his footage and we see him online and we talk here and there. And I got to tell you folks, the guy is really tall. He's amazing. He's really tall. He should be dunking.
Not anymore. Back in the day, not anymore. I'm an old guy now.
Yeah, I was actually thinking the same thing. So Chris, if you reach down and touch your toes, you're probably taller than me still.
You guys should have seen him setting up the green screen too when none of us could reach. Where I'm bringing over chairs and stuff, and Chris is like, "I got it." Just reaches right up. It's like he can reach higher than my vertical. So
we had fun, but you were speaking of injuries. We actually did have a legitimate injury. Everybody's okay. It turned out everybody was fine. but the actual star of the movie, our most important cast member, the broom, kind of took a beating.
Oh,
Broom took a beating. John got a little excited. He got a little excited. He went all out for that role. And but the broom got the medical attention that was necessary and was repaired. Michael came in. Michael fixes everything. So he came in and he took care of the broom. Oh, there he is right there.
Jong destroyed my
Jong the Destroyer. Woo!
He was so excited to beat me with the broom that this is what happened.
So for those in the audience, one of my role was to take the broom and beat up Michael in the head with it. That was supposed to be one of the scenes, and I was practicing, right, to make sure that the movement is very smoothly and it looks realistic and things. And while I was doing that, I killed a broom, and the broom's dead. And then afterwards, I found out that the scene is not there. So I never got to beat up Michael with the broom. So everything turned out the wrong way.
It was.
We got the shot though, Jong. We got a good aggressive shot of you breaking that broom. So. Not all is lost.
It was the happy juice that gave him
the happy juice 3.0 was also dangerous, my friend. I was so happy. I don't know about whether it was happy about doing the scene with the broom, or thinking about beating up Michael. I don't know which I was happy about, or was it the happy juice? I don't know, but
I did keep the shards too. I've got the shards of the original broom. They emanate with magic power every day on my desk over here, so I'm going to frame them, put them somewhere, I'm sure, too. I'll probably, we'll pass it around, so.
John, you're trending, John. You're breaking the internet with your new hashtag.
Jong the Destroyer, woo!
Yes. Oh, this one's got the right spelling. My bad. There we go.
I destroy things.
For those of you who may just be tuning in, this is the afternoon live show. And we are going to unveil something, probably one of our best trivia prizes ever, Jong, I think.
Yeah,
just amazing. And we're going to ask the director and one of the stars of Chicago Jong 3 to unveil this opportunity. I hope. Let's see how many we still have some good viewers hanging around that have stayed through some of this and right to the end. So Billy Rangel, the character. Take it away with the trivia question. Maybe you can let us know what this very unique special prize is for this one.
All right. So the prize for this one is whoever gets this right first will be in the credits at the end of the movie. And we'll do something fun. We won't just flash your name up there. We'll do something fun. So the winner here will be starring in the movie. And again, like I said, if we do another one, I'd love to get more community members involved. If we go out west, I mean, we already have the talent. Shotgun Sean's already got the name, right? I mean, he belongs in a Western, and I'm sure we have so many others too as well. So the winner of this trivia question will be featured at the end of the credits. So here we go. The question is, in the very first Chicago Jong movie, the Crocs that kicked the dust onto Billy Rangel were what color?
Oh, great. I know the answer. Great question.
I know the answer.
Great question.
That's a fantastic question. Wow. I see people starting to watch the movie right now.
They were intimidating, those Crocs, that's for sure. They were intimidating.
If I didn't see your wife wearing them when she was here, I might not know the answer to this.
I think we have. Here, let me just put some answers up. The early ones may not be correct.
Dead Rooster.
Green, and then this could be a winner. Winner, chicken dinner for Daniel Womack on YouTube. I believe that's the first correct answer.
There it is, the pink Crocs.
Nice
job, Daniel.
Yo.
Woo!
Yes. And I assume, Chris, that was planned because you wanted to have sort of something hidden in there for moments like this, for trivia like this. The pink, it was part of wardrobe.
Yeah, I'd like to say it was planned, but when it showed, I mean, when we did it and I was like, well, nobody's gonna notice. And then it played, and the very first thing that Colin said when we came back was, "Did you see the pink Crocs?"
Oh no.
So, but it was a good thing because it's kind of come full circle now. So we'll see what's in store for the pink
I
Crocs
love it.
from here
Definitely.
on out. Yeah.
And in part one, for those of you who didn't see it, Chicago Jong, I believe he met his demise, did he not?
Poor Chicago Jong. Well, no, Chicago Billy Rangel. Billy Rangel has met his demise a few times, I think. Chicago Jong's the man. You can't take down Chicago Jong. He's become kind of a legend, and we'll see in this one really what kind of a legend he's become.
Ah, yes. Okay, very good. Now, to claim this credits being in the credits, Jong, is that an email to contact?
Chris?
Yeah, so I just wrote down, Daniel, I wrote down your name. As long as you're on, if I can reach you through Messenger, I'll send you a message and we'll get something worked out. We'll figure out what we're going to do.
You can send it to contact at iiRcade and I'll take care of it. That's fine.
Well, look at that. Michael.
Just in case.
Michael fixes everything. He's the man.
Yep. So Daniel, go ahead and hit up, what is it? Oh my gosh. I don't even know anymore. Contact at iiRcade.com. Just go ahead. We've got your name then too. I don't think we need your phone number. Anything else you need from Chris? Pretty much just his name, right?
Just his name, yeah. And we'll get
email.
creative. We'll make it
All
more
right,
than just flashing your name up there. We'll have some fun with it.
And guys, Antoine. Oh, go ahead. Yep. I was going to say,
I'm just
Antoine on. Go ahead, Michael. Antoine on Facebook got pink, but he was just after we get the comments in order as they come in, and YouTube was just ahead of you. He asked for a recount, which was quite clever from Antoine. So the YouTube winner was first. It was Daniel.
And by the way, when Billy Rangel says he's gonna get creative, he's really gonna get creative. So watch out.
Hey, guys,
your eyes may be flashing in green.
Billy Rangel. I saw that Abobo looked like he was taking a call from an agent there. Do you have him locked up for part 4?
Yeah, well, I'm sure these guys have become stars. They've just kind of bloomed on their own. So it's going to be hard I'm going to work, as hard as I can to bring them back and keep them with the series. But a lot of times, you lose these big names. They get started and you just kind of lose them. So yeah, Roy and Prentice, I hope you hang with us. But if you're on to bigger things, I understand.
It's impossible because I am their agent.
Okay,
there you go.
If they want to get out of this movie, they have a huge penalty that they have to pay, and they don't want to go broke. So you don't have to worry. As an agent, I will make sure they're in this movie.
That penalty includes the reverse download of their favorite iiRcade game. So it's a very serious penalty.
Yeah, we have the power in our hands to delete games.
and Michael, Michael, because you hold the broom over Michael. You don't actually. He's not even a threat for going after that role because you're holding the broom. At any time, you could strike.
Yeah, actually, Michael has more powers than I do. Because it just has to flick his fingers. Everything happens.
Oh, look at this.
I was going to say, Colin, those are famous last words saying that Michael isn't a threat.
I just mean only because of the broom. I know you're right. That's true. I know he's afraid of the broom, but the broom's broken temporarily, or at least taped together. So.
True. But again, I've got the shards, Colin. They're right here on my desk next to me.
Ah, yes, that's true.
I've kept some of the power from the broom.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Well, guys, we just got a couple minutes left here. Anyone? Maybe we'll just go around the table quickly and do a quick last thoughts from each guy. First of all, Michael, what are your thoughts on the
iiRcade
in 10 seconds?
And Jong Pong.
Jong Pong. Okay, Jong Pong coming to you maybe eventually when I have more time, not doing other things for everything else. So we'll see. But yeah, no, the movie's great. It was great to have Chris and everybody out here too. So I'm glad you came and with your family and everything like that and had a good trip. Yeah, it was a good time. I liked it. I'm ready for the next one. I'm in this for Fast and Furious. Let's keep going. At least 9 movies. We can't just keep going for a trilogy. We got more.
And Roy, you're locked in. Contractually, Jong said you'll be back.
See, he's frozen. That's how locked he is.
Roy's frozen.
Figure a way to do
Oh,
it.
there he is.
There we go. Roy, you're gonna be in for the future episodes. All right. And we'll finish with Chris because Dragon Slayer Apprentice is going to play us out again. For those who didn't catch it,
if it's possible, we'll definitely do it.
All right, Roy. Awesome. And Billy Rangel / Chris Williams, amazing job on these films. Any last words? Just heading off to the might be the wrong term for this. Last words of something happens at the end of a Chicago Jong, right?
Yeah, right. Last words. Yeah. No, actually, I just kind of squirreled. I can't even think right now because Michael just said that Jong Pong could be a possibility. So I can't really think about anything else right now. I can't answer questions. I'm thinking, whoa, we might really have this. So no, it was a great time. It's great being around all these guys. Love to do it again sometime. And like I said, anybody in this community, you could drop in a room and would have fun together. And Jong, we appreciate you creating this awesome machine in this community right here. You the man.
Yes.
You're the man for creating this awesome movie. By the way, Billy Rangel, when can I see the movie?
Well, there's about 50 hours left of editing, so it's gonna take a little time, but I'm gonna get it done as soon as I can. Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
You'll be the first to see it.
Oh, nice.
Jong negotiated the rights for the world premiere again, like he did with 1 and 2.
Oh, it's just assumed, Jong's
So is it gonna be R-rated?
No. Well, again, it depends on which finger Michael flicked to take.
But you're gonna have to put the violence warning up, though. We saw some of the scenes.
I tell you what, yeah. Well, you include zombies and the blue meanie. It's going to be scary. So you might watch it first before the kids see it.
Okay.
Nice.
It's fun. It was all fun.
Especially when Prentice is breaking his back. There's
Oh man,
a little bit of blood, little bit. Green blood, green. or can we have a blood mode switch on and off?
One final shot, one final video of the now infamous move here coming up. Oh no, that's the other.
That's the other.
That's
one.
the other one. Okay.
That's the other one.
We'll see it again, though, guys. All right. Hey, everyone! Thanks so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
Before
we end, we need the last word from the mighty Prentice.
Oh, absolutely. The last word, Prentice, and then if you want to take that right into the playing us out with a live musical performance, Grammy worthy, for those who tuned in late and didn't see it, and for us who want to see it a second time. Right, Sean?
Yep.
All right, Prentice, over to you. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Prentice,
John,
you're the man.
Jong, thank you again for bringing us all together, for creating this awesome cabinet right here. Without this, without you, we, us, it wouldn't be nothing. And I just want to say thank you. And thank you to Chris and Doug and Alec and Evil Michael for coming and helping us make this amazing movie. Yes.
All right. That's amazing, Prentice. Do you have the mic nearby?
I have it. My new weapon of choice.
All right. Everyone, how about a countdown for Prentice to play us out? What do you say, guys?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, hey, Colin. Can I have one more thing that's real quick?
Yes,
too?
Michael, definitely. Please do.
Okay, so just a heads up, this isn't a huge one more thing. Sorry about that.
Okay, great.
Things. But Mike Kerman from Retro Soft Studios has actually put together a nice informational video for you guys on an update for Retromania Wrestling on the iiRcade specifically, since he sort of missed it a little bit the other day. So go ahead and check out our social media feeds, things like that on Facebook and Twitter and stuff. And it should be posted there. If it's not already there, it should be soon today. So.
Oh, amazing.
If you're interested in Retromania, there you go.
Perfect. Okay, so just check the iiRcade Facebook page and the web and the site. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's a critical update. I'm glad. Let's see who's. Yes, we have people staying to see Prentice that got this update. So, all right, guys, thanks so much, everyone. You know what, Prentice? We're going to skip the countdown and go straight to you. We'll do. John, you want to do a manual 3, 2, 1 to Prentice?
Absolutely. There has to be a count up with
Actually, you know what? Let's do the 4 count. Billy Rangel style, starting with 5. Okay. All right, ready, guys? Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. This is confusing. Prentice!
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll do this again on Tuesday. Tights on, turn the mic on, clear the way because I'm about to drop a pipe bomb. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it cracking in the hood. Put your tights on, turn the mics on, clear the way because you're looking at an icon. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it cracking in the hood. How to wrestle with an alligator, tussle with a whale, handcuffed like they thrown thunder in jail. Man, I injured a stone, hospitalized the brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. From arcades to arenas, I take my bumps. Innovator of violence when I lay down chumps like Tommy Dreamer, make fanatics out of non-believers. Now anybody can catch it just like a wide receiver. Crowd pleaser, ain't no icons left. And I just snacked on danger and down on death. Legion of Doom, whenever you see me in the room. 20 officials, now you gon' need a platoon. See, I hand out L's like judges' hand sentences. Potential limitless, and the winner is Mega Rain. I keep it hella juicy. Make moves you never telegraphic. This is Retro Mania, we ready to fight. We keep it old school, we can do whatever you like. It goes 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it cracking in the hood, yeah. This is iiRcade, yeah, we ready to fight. We keep it old school, we can do whatever you like. We got Jong for the money, Michael for the show, Chris getting cracking in the hood. You don't have enough stars for you to properly break me. And we put up the barricade, but it's not for your safety. As you putting me over and I be putting you through a couple tables and staples, so what are you gonna do? Nothing but lose. This juice, you never get it. Cause you'll be doing the selling while I be selling the tickets. Slingshot, suplex, ring rock, screw neck, leg drop, crucifix, spit hot, who's next? Say the word, your whole crew gets slaughtered. Break the spray cans out, make it a blue world order, yeah. Foreign objects are causing distraction. Carry on like it's part of the action. Guaranteed satisfaction. I've been up and I've been down the road. And every time I go, I done made a name for laying down my bones. Retromania, and now you know we gotta come and go. Trying to get my hands on 10 pounds of gold. Hey, we keep it old school. That's right. Shout out to Sean. Shotgun. I'm gonna do a shotgun for you tonight, Sean. Hey, this is Retro Mania. We ready to fight. We keep it old school. We can do whatever you like. We got Gunther for the money, Prince for the show. Jong get it cracking in the hood. Let's go. Take care, everybody. Salute.